This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Quantum tentacle thingy?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed Protector of the Universe. Bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, he fights an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar.
Alright, since you didn't ask for it.
Quantum tentacles?
In a busy nursing home with bad intentions.
I still gotta cut up some Will audio. Welcome to the Quantum Zone. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the Hugh Hefner of our podcast in his white outfit over there. Boston's favorite son.
That's me. Thanks.
Tom Brady. No, Matt Cohen. And the master of the Quantum Zone, but not his own eyes, is...
Hi, I'm Will.
And we have Soshin lurking in the chat room, so just like with Ray sometimes, if he chimes in with a comment, we'll let you know.
Oh, and don't forget, at the end, you've got feedback. Right?
Yes, and speaking of Ray, we have audio commentary from him, or comments from him, so yes, you'll get to hear that beautiful Skrull voice of his. All right, let's get to the biggest injustice of the week here, people. Coming in full hot. I don't know if something was shipping late, but I mean, Avengers 26 came out last week. Avengers 27 came out this week. But I guess they're starting a new Star Brand. It's called Star Brand Reborn arc. So the Avenger, after our old pal Gladiator of the Shi'ar, after he can't handle like a big, something's going on at one of their big space prisons, the Avengers get called in. So... there's a big riot in a space prison. So, Will, who do the Avengers call? Do they call Quasar?
No. They call the Black Widow.
I guess.
Well, I mean, if there's anything that we've learned from Galactic Storm so far is that Black Widow needs her space. Thank you.
She even calls out Quasar because there's a big panel, her and Cap getting ready, and she even says to him, "Trouble at a space prison? I'm a bit surprised you'd want me for this one, Cap. Quasar not taking your calls?" She literally calls out Quasar. Cap, we're flying into the cosmic unknown here, Nat, short-handed. I need someone I know can deal with anything that might come our way, from Galactus to a gang of Skrulls with shivs. Okay,
or the vacuum of space.
Yes. I mean, I'll give it to her. The Black Widow could probably take down a whole gang of Skrulls with shivs. Shapeshifters or no, I'll give her that. But Galactus.
And the vacuum of space.
I will find a prize for anyone who, you can't give her the ultimate nullifier or something, but I will give a prize to anyone who can write in and saying, just with regular weaponry or whatever, how can Black Widow take out Galactus?
That's a great question.
Yeah, and the other thing is...
don't make me put you on the list with Donny Cates, Jason Aaron.
Cap knows how awesome Quasar is because I believe there's even a line coming up, I wish I had a team of you because Quasar did the smart thing.
Cap doesn't have a problem with Quasar. It's the current Marvel writers that have a problem with Quasar. And again, his mind is proof against psionic control, Donny Cates.
Magic is the only thing.
Takes something very exotic like magic to take out this Superman.
That just seems like a weird call out to me. To specifically call out probably the best person suited for the job.
Exactly. Exactly. If they hadn't mentioned Quasar, I'd be like, okay, maybe Jason Aaron didn't think of him,
or how about let's not even go with Quasar. Captain Marvel?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Well, I think
a little bit more in the news.
Well,
right?
well, Captain Marvel is there too. So yeah. Thor's there too.
Iron Man.
Well, Iron Man's trapped in the prehistoric past.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Sorry.
Yeah. But no, Thor and Captain Marvel are on the team. They're going. But yeah, they don't call Quasar. They take Black Widow. They called Black Widow in. They're taking the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Black Panther is going because he's on the team right now.
I mean, why even call it out? Just say, okay, I'm going to take Black Widow because she's here and we got to leave in a hurry.
Or hey, it would work continuity wise. Say we tried to call Quasar, but he wasn't picking up his communicard or whatever. Because he's being mind controlled right now, which doesn't make sense. But if he's being mind controlled, at least you could say, hey, he's not answering our call.
Yeah.
Or hey, he's so far away, our signal's not going to get to him for another year.
Yeah.
That transmission lag we talked about.
It's just a weird call out. I don't know. Weird. Very weird.
Like I said, you don't want to be on the list, Jason Aaron.
No.
I mean, unless Quasar comes in like another part to save them all. Because, hey, Thor gets infected by one of the Brood.
Ooh, okay.
Like, I guess they get stuck on their ship for a couple of days, and Cap's like, yeah, Thor just keeps talking to the hammer, but you can see like Thor all brooded out, but he's holding the hammer. He's like, as long as I can keep holding this hammer, I'm worthy. And then like the Brood, the infection must take full effects, and you see the hammer just like hit the ground.
Which is actually kind of a cool storyline.
Oh, yeah.
Quasar thing just is yeah.
But the Quasar thing, the Quasar thing bugged me, and then I'm waiting to see what they're going to do with this new Star brand, whoever or whatever it's going to be.
Yeah, I haven't looked. Did they ever followed up? Because they brought the Star brand.
Yeah, they
had.
They had a Star brand welder for a while, but then what was that special? It was like Marvel Legacy issue. It was like a big, like oversized issue and stuff. I'd say what was it, like a year or two ago? And like but then the Star brand got killed. So I'm assuming it's like a Green Lantern ring, and then did it fly off and find someone? I don't know. Again, since they've dragged it out of the new universe, I don't know the rules to this Star brand.
Yeah,
I don't think they
dragged that whole new universe Earth into this universe and then sealed off by the Living Tribunal. I mean, spoilers. That's what happens at the end of the Quasar series. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now that, because didn't the Living Tribunal want to keep that separate from the regular Marvel universe? So now that's in the regular Marvel universe. That's what I'm saying. Is that new universe Earth still there, or have we wiped that from continuity? What's going on? I have no clue.
Come on, Jason Aaron. Want to be our hero? Come on. That's all right. Tomorrow, me and Matty Kona over there are going to talk some Marvel 2099.
Cool.
Well, the November issues, because they're
2019, 2099 to be clear.
Party like it's 2099, baby. We're going to talk to the November issues. Then the end of December, we'll talk the December issues.
Yeah, I read them all. I'm all caught up. I'm ready to comment.
We were just doing Capes and Lunatics. That's why I was late. Charlie said so far his favorite's been that Conan 2099. Although he really likes Conan, so.
Yeah, I mean, I would say so too. I had kind of mixed feelings about. I mean, we'll talk more about it tomorrow.
Yeah,
I kind of had mixed feelings about the Punisher one.
Yeah,
I like the setup for the Alpha one.
Well, like I said, it's weird because the Punisher and the Fantastic Four ones, it's different than the original series because the Punisher is a totally different guy. The Fantastic Four is all, it's not the original members. Yeah. Because that's the thing. It starts in like an Amazing Spider-Man and I guess like they're saying, 2099 is the actual future of the regular Marvel universe. But like as people do stuff in the present, 2099 keeps changing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
then it's not, right?
Right.
Well, it is, but you guys keep messing it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So they can keep rebooting it every couple of years.
I mean, Fantastic Four wasn't really original 29 anyway.
The only thing it had going for it was really that twist at the end.
Yeah.
But again, we'll get there.
For this one, but I know. But I mean, like when they did the other 2099 ones, didn't come out at the same time as like Punisher.
Yeah, no.
Spider-Man.
Or Doom.
Doom.
Yeah, Doom was cool, for sure.
But yeah, we'll talk to. That'll have its own episode.
Yeah.
All right. So should we get to
Yes.
Part 12 of Operation Galactic Storm. I can't believe we're 12 weeks into this.
I know we're over halfway.
Wow.
So, I think we pretty much have everyone's part cast.
Let's see. Let's actually, who was?
Let's review the cast list. For
Yeah,
the listeners at
yes,
home.
please.
Well, we have
and for the tired voice artists.
Oh God, I think
I don't think I've ever been complimented like that. Thanks, Matt.
I think this Cap's Avengers team. I think I've been doing most of the voices, of course, except for Hercules. Supreme.
I think I was doing Black Knight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can have Black Knight.
Okay.
Who was Ronan? Was that you, Will, or?
Are you accusing Will of being Ronan?
I don't remember if I was Ronan or was I Ronan and the Supreme Intelligence?
I thought Kona was the Supreme Intelligence.
Yeah, he was. You're right.
Yeah.
So, I'll do Ronan then.
I'll have to cut myself up saying, I thought Matt Kona was the Supreme Intelligence.
well, you might got something there.
Don't let it go to your head, but,
Go to my entire body?
Because he's just one giant head.
And some cosmic tentacles? No.
Too bad they're not sparkly. But we do get some Atlas, Minerva, and Shatterax, who I believe are all Will.
Oh, okay. I can do that. All right.
Everything else, we can always figure it out on the fly.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
All right. So, yes, like we said, Operation Galactic Storm, Part 12 from Avengers 346. Once again, April 1992. Let's see if this summary is any different. Two galactic empires are at war, the militaristic Kree and the matriarchal Shi'ar. And the Earth is caught in the middle. One cadre of Earth's mightiest heroes has journeyed to the heart of the Kree Empire in a desperate attempt to ease tensions. Their efforts are about to become, in bold, more desperate. All right. Title was Assassination.
Who's saying this? Is this the Supreme Intelligence?
Let's see. I forget. It's been a while since I read this. The yellow boxes. Is that the?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Woohoo! Oh wait, before we start, so we don't break it. Bob Harris, writer; Steve Epting, penciler; Tom Palmer, inker and colorist; Bill Oakley, letterer; Ralph Macchio, editor; and Tom DeFalco, editor-in-chief. Oh, it's getting serious. No nickname.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this issue did have a different look color-wise. I didn't realize that Tom Palmer colored it as well. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. All right. I sense them. Oh, wait, no. Supreme Intelligence. That's Matt.
Yeah, remember? Big head.
Yeah.
I sense them. I feel them. The alien minds on my world.
There it is, troops. Our destination. The capital citadel of the Kree Empire.
They have come far, these 5 Terran adventurers, but not yet far enough. Oh, no, not quite. I wonder in my splendid isolation, would these so-called Avengers be so courageous, so foolhardy if they knew how close to the precipice we all dance? Or would it not matter at all?
Welcome to the Supreme Intelligence's dance party. All right, so back to Cap.
The Supreme Intelligence?
I just hope Iron Man and Hawkeye are all right. I still don't like splitting up the team.
Cap, I know this little scene with Shellhead won't go down as one of the highlights of Avengers history, but the ladies are warm and snug in nifty jackets Cersei used her powers to create, and we've given Korath the Pursuer the slip.
So we have Cersei to blame for those 90s jackets.
This is the origin of the jackets.
Yes. Oh. The 90s jackets. Yes, it's all Cersei's fault. Because some girls got cold. I I love how
sexist.
I love how Black Knight's like all above the jackets right now. Like, oh yeah, those stupid girls needed the jackets. But then once they get back, isn't he like wearing those jackets for at least 2 years straight?
Yeah, I think so.
He takes off the helmet. Oh no, he keeps the helmet. I think he gets rid of the cape and wears one of those stupid jackets.
Well, I mean, if you're used to suits of armor, come on, you gotta slim down a little bit. Movement increases.
That's true. All right, so then we see Crystal saying, "Have we, Black Knight, or are we being led to believe so? I find it odd we've come this far in the very heart of Hala."
In the course of...
her mind.
Okay, I'm still doing the voiceover, yeah. Her mind is the clearest to me, and why not? Did not the Kree form and mold her Terran forebears millennia ago, and thus give hope to these desperate days? You worry overmuch, fair Crystal. In the long course of mortal history, empires such as this have e'er overlooked the passions of free men, and often to their peril.
And Cersei, hovering there, says, "Bravo, Hercules. Who knew you were so deep? Your speech has quite stirred my soul. I feel as if I were about to storm the Bastille or dump tea in Boston Harbor, or..." Cap's like, "That's enough, Cersei. We get the point. Are you inspired enough to levitate us over to the Citadel?" She says, "But of course, Mon Capitan. Let us storm the ramparts together."
Mon Capitan, why she get all gambity for him? Yes, Avengers, come unto my bosom. Come unto your destiny. Well, I look elsewhere to the great hall of Kree and see what transpires within. Look at them, proud heir to the true Kree, blood son of sacred Hala, and Dar-Ben, the austere, living symbol of the racial mosaic that is the Kree Empire in all its glorious vastness.
My favorite Kree, Ben Dover.
Joint rulers of our star-flung people, lords of all they survey. Yes, proud men these, alas, both shall be dead, one's by day's end.
Speak, Ronan the Accuser, and tell us, why have you failed?
Translated from the Kree, Ralph.
Why do the Terran heroes remain at large in Kreelar? Speak quickly or forfeit your life.
I beseech you, my lords, it is but a matter of time. Even now, genetic scans are encircling all of Hala, programmed to target and isolate human life forms. Such scans are the Empire's insurance that Hala is always free of taint of unauthorized aliens. On my word, as Supreme Accuser, lords, this surveillance has never been known to fail.
See that it remains so. This unexpected interference comes at a delicate phase in our dispute with the Shi'ar Empire. A chance to eradicate a major rival beckons. We do not wish to be unduly distracted. Is that clear, Ronan?
Of course, my lords. Long live the Empire.
How Ronan quivers before these pups. Sadly, his vaunted bioscans will fail him, for the supreme intelligence has made it so. All is almost at the readiness. Only the final player remains unchecked. A matter that I shall attend to now. That battered, rusty hulk of a ship should be the one, a craft worthy of such a passenger. Ah, it is so, and the end game begins.
End game!
This will be the only ever cosmic mention of the phrase end game.
In an Avengers story.
I call copyright to that.
You wanted Hala? Hala? And Quill Vor Dawn gave you Hala. Although I still say only a madman comes to this place without proper clearance. The Kree don't take kindly to invited strangers. But I never ask the business of my clients. A wise man is an ignorant man, I say.
What does Sleepwalker have to say about Z.
Who wants to be the mysterious figure in the purple robe?
I can do it.
Okay.
I feared your reputation as the best smuggler in the quadrant might be the stuff of legend, but I see it is well deserved.
Aye, 'tis. Now pay me quick, female. I want out of here fast. If the Kree knew we were here, we'd be dead 1,000 times over. Schnick.
Fear not the wrath of the Kree, Kequil von Vordon.
Shunt.
I assure you, it is nothing like unto that of the Shi'ar. Pity I could not trust your ignorance, but I have learned to trust little in this life.
I was waiting for Wolverine. I saw a schnick. I was like,
But much remains to be done before the fragile threads of my grand design wind together to bring the Kree to their moment of greatest peril or ultimate victory. The mad Deathbird, her sister, fair Lilandra, and far-off Shi'ar, pompous Aldan and Dar-Ben, and especially the accursed Avengers. Each must play out their role, or all could be undone. Thus, I summon the catalyst to my plan, the last best hope for the Kree, Dr. Minerva, Shatterax, my own Supremer, Captain Atlas, Korath the Pursuer, Ultimus, Star Force. And they all kind of leaped at him. To you, Minerva, and you, Atlas, my commendation on your escape from the hands of the Terrans. You have done well. Am I Minerva? Yeah. Our thanks, Supreme Intelligence. Your words humble us. And you, Atlas, have you no greeting to the entity you have sworn to serve? Am I Atlas?
Did Will freeze?
I don't know.
Oh, look, this is a historic occasion. We got Soshin and Ray in the chat room.
Oh, wow. And Will just can't, he's speechless.
He's speechless.
All right, well, I'll be Atlas. Why not? It would be a bitter one, Supreme One, for I have failed the Empire and you. The Omniwave projector is in the hands of the Shi'ar. Our Empire is most zealously guarded secret, ripped from my memory by Lilandra's Mind Witch Oracle. That they should have such a weapon. It would have been a kindness if the Avenger Quasar had killed me then and there.
But he did not, did he, Atlas? No, he left you imprisoned in the Shi'ar Imperium, where you would have remained a mockery to the Empire and a comfort to our enemies, had I not teleported across the stars to rescue you. One cannot help but wonder if your day as the Empire's greatest warrior may not be finished, if indeed it existed at all.
Have a care, Shatterax. Silence, Minerva. Allow me the dignity of fighting my own battles. As for you, you armored throwback.
Stop this madness, brothers.
Okay, Hulkster.
Brother. Oh, Will just messaged. They must have, there's a thunderstorm down there, so they must have had a power blip.
Ooh.
It wasn't what Ray just said. Will has been frozen by Thanos. Snap.
Have you forgotten what it means to be Kree? We have been gathered by the Supreme Intelligence for a reason, for this is a turning point in our history, and we are needed. Heed the words of Ultimus, my Star Force, for only unity is your only hope now. Grievous indeed is the loss of the Omniwave Atlas, but an even more menacing threat awaits our people. Behold now the band of Terrans you know as the Avengers flying towards this very citadel. Their insidious objective, nothing less than the overthrow of our empire by the assassination of our leaders, Aldar and Dar-Ben.
Wait, Will's back. Yay, page 12.
Page 12, okay.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, so you had a power blip. Yes, I said this was a historic occasion. Soshin, I think Ray's gone, but we had Soshin and Soshin and Ray at the same time.
Yeah, and then I get kicked off, so yeah.
maybe Ray coming in kicked you off. No, Ray you were frozen by Thanos.
Yeah.
All right, so they would dare.
They dare much, Korath, for the Avengers have allied themselves with our aviastic enemies, finding in Lilandra's people a kindred hatred for all things Kree.
The Shi'ar and the Terrans?
Yes, the Shi'ar, masters of guile and subterfuge. For eons, They have used other races to do the deeds they consider beneath their effete dignity, and today is no different. Hear me. I did not rule this empire for 100 millennia and more to see my heirs cut down by alien mercenaries, nor to witness the proud Kree unmanned by Shi'ar chicanery. For the Empire Star Force, for all that is good and proud and Kree, I command you, stop the assassins.
And we see the Avengers float back down somewhere. Good deal, Cersei. We made the Citadel. She says, did you doubt we would, Captain America? Now that we've arrived... is that Cersei still?
I think it's still Cersei, yeah.
Now that we've arrived, how do you propose we find the Kree leaders? Never mind convincing them to end their war. From what I've seen, they seem to be a bull-headed race. That's putting it mildly, Avenger. But stopping this war is a matter of Earth's survival. We don't... And Crystal yells out, Cap, look out. Shabam!
It sends him head over heels.
That's right. Avengers, defensive perimeter, now!
It doth appear this empire doth not o'erlook free man, unfortunately.
Looks like Korath went to find some buddies, Cap.
Earthers, you are prisoners of the Kree Empire. Surrender to Star Force. I love their name is Star Force. I don't know. It's
not as ridiculous as Space Force, right?
That's right.
Good time.
Thank you. Then we see Cersei firing back at them with a hand blast. Star Force, please. It's getting so well. We'll need a scorecard to keep track of our ever proliferating list of enemies. Crystal, let's show them what Avengers can do, shall we? She says, with pleasure, Cersei. And then what? The big blue guy, Dex Hercules. Be warned, Outworlder. Ultimus has not learned of his true heritage, only to see it ripped away. The walk. Hercules.
Ultimates, if that is thy name, I assure thee the Avengers have come in pursuit of peace.
I knew you for a liar, Terran.
A liar? Thou darest question on the honor of the son of Zeus, the veritable prince of power? Get thee from my face, Kreeman.
You have journeyed far, Captain America.
Atlas!
But by the rings of Hala, I swear your mission will fail.
How did you escape the Avengers back on Earth? If you've harmed them...
Your pathetic emotional attachment with your underlings will be your undoing, Shi'ar Pawn.
Shi'ar? Where did you get that idea? Buddy, I don't have time to tell you how far off the mark you are, so... Pleasant dreams. Herc, looks like you need a hand, and I aim to oblige as Cap throws his shield right at Ultimus's head. And that should take care of Ultimus.
Oh, and this should take care of you, Captain.
She double kicks him in the back.
Well done, woman. By Pama, you make my blood run hot.
Whoa!
There'll be time for that later, Atlas. Now take the Avengers leader. So what? Seismic shockwaves. How?
And we see Crystal. It's quite simple, Minerva. When one of the Avengers happens to be an elemental, fire, water, air, and earth are hers to command.
Impressive, girl. But your formidable display of power is the first Avenger who must be eliminated.
Crystal, she says, don't worry, Cap. A hurricane force blast of wind and Shatteraxe is yesterday's worry. And then we see Korath fighting the Black Knight. You're quick, Black Knight, but no, this battle's end is a foregone conclusion. For I was trained in the ways of the ancient Kree warriors, and no one in the long test of history ever bested them.
Oh, I'm scared, Korath. I guess I'm supposed to surrender in awestruck wonder right about now, huh?
You mocked the Kree? One touch of my beta baton will wipe your smirk from all existence.
Korath.
Shatteraxe.
Oh, is that me or is that...
I think it's you.
Oh, okay. Korath, beware.
As he crashes into the both of them. Oh, so wait, so Korath was Kung Kree fighting? Then we see Crystal run up. Dane, I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
Frankly, Chris, I'm having the time of my life. I wonder what my shrink would think of that.
Then we see Cersei blasting Supremor. And she's saying, Supremor, I must tell you that you are one of the least attractive foes I've ever encountered. Oh, snap. As a matter of fact, you make some of the deviants I know look downright desirable. As she leaps over his head and basically he crashes into a wall.
Cap, reality check. Without Iron Man and Hawkeye coming in like the cavalry, we've got another 5 minutes tops before Star Force overwhelms us. It's time for drastic measures. I'm setting my neural sword on kill.
No! The day I countenance a move like that is the day I leave the Avengers. Understood?
Understood. We'll live fast, die young, leave nice-looking corpses. What more could a guy want?
Than a nice-looking corpse?
Boy, they keep bringing up this killing thing. You think there's maybe a theme to this story?
I don't know. Maybe Black Knight's never really been
come back
before now.
Come back in the next issue of Avengers.
Supreme Intelligence,
and it will be a climax long remembered.
There's my drop.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no, that's all right. Fight on, Avengers. Come further into my citadel. The crescendo awaits, and it will be a climax long remembered.
There's my clean cut. All right.
and it will be a drop well remembered.
And much abused.
That's right. Commander Supreme, the Terran Avengers are engaged in battle with an unauthorized militia here in the Citadel. Security forces have sealed off the area containing the encounter near the Grand Council chambers. What are your orders? By the Great Palma, has the entire world gone mad? It is unthinkable that these outworlders should defile the very core of the Empire. So much then for Ronan's precious scans. The accuser's life is forfeit for this unmitigated disgrace. Agreed. Clearly all members of the old regime should have been eradicated long ago. It is an oversight that we shall not make again. But now let us go to the council chamber and show these Avengers the price that must be paid for breaking Kree law.
Kree law? I'm a Kree law student. Yes, go, my fearsome popinjays. Walk tall, resplendent in your vestments of power and might. Strike fear in the hearts of all you pass. It is the way of our people, the way of the Kree. But this time, usurpers, you are but lambs being led to the slaughter.
Man, they're writing for you this time, man.
Heck yeah. So resplendent. All right, back in the fight. The Avengers are basically fighting in a circle here. Crystal's like, Captain America, we're losing ground. We're fighting a defensive battle. Unless we take the offensive, we're doomed. Cap says, I'm well aware of our situation, Crystal. Believe me, I'm open to any and all suggestions. They've stopped. Why?
Look up top, Cap. I think the big enchiladas have arrived.
Spicy. Wait, what line was that? Soshin says that's what she said. 2 minutes ago. All right. Have a care, Earther, if by that terminology you refer to us. Know you. We are Aldan and Darben, sons of Palma, guardians of Sacred Hala, commanders supreme of the Imperial Kree Empire. None may even look upon us without our consent. Tell us now, before you are executed, why have you come to Kreelar?
They are allies of the Shi'ar, my lords, sent here to murder you both, had we not stopped them.
Indeed, Atlas. Your presence here is a further mystery. How comes a hero of our people to this place without benefit of our sanction? And more, who are your confederates? Is that still that?
Oh, yeah, that's still you, yeah.
Some are known to us. The geneticist Minerva, Korath, the defunct defunct pursuers, Shatterax, but the other two are strangers. We find that profoundly disturbing, especially given the tentacled creature's resemblance to our fallen predecessor. You are to be congratulated on capturing these spies of the Shi'ar slime, Atlas. But the lapse in security is unforgivable. You shall die with them.
If ever there was a cute Deathbird. Yes, I see you too are a student of drama. As for you, they're all lit up.
What?
As for you, my Star Force, and you Avengers, you have served your purpose as both lure and bait adequately. Wait, I skipped. Sorry. Yes, I see you too are a student of drama, and like a student of drama, I have to line. What? Fight all you wish, Terran and Kree both. It will avail you nothing. The Shi'ar female smuggled in a most effective force fields, never once wondering how such a powerful weapon fell into her hands. As for you, my Star Force, and you Avengers, you have served your purpose as both lure and bait adequately. Now what must be done must be accomplished quickly and without interference by anyone. For an artist must be left to her craft, and in matters such as this, none approach the mastery of Mad Deathbird, late Majestrix of the hated Shi'ar.
As she swoops in. Was that you, Will?
Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Greetings, O son of Pama, and O scions of Hala. Contemptible bloodworts. Nice.
Snap.
Look long upon the last sight you shall ever see.
You? Here? It is impossible.
No, not for a Shi'ar. Not when the blood of the Aerie cry out for vengeance. Your empire shall fall before us as easily as I crept onto impervious Hala. Remember that, Aeldan, as you die.
Arrgh!
Are you afraid, Kree man? You should be.
I face my fate as a Kree soldier and spit on all things Shi'ar.
How typically Kree, then, to die with empty boasts on trembling lips.
Arrgh!
Ooh, a chunked. There's even a chunked there.
Chunked.
So ends your glorious joint reign. Go now to your afterlife, if you have one. I care not. It is accomplished. Oh, sorry. That's you, Matt.
It is accomplished. In but a few beats of the heart, everything is changed. Where now, my generals, are the vanities of power and station? What good did they do you? None. Your reach exceeded your grasp, sons of Pama, and all that is left is the quintessence of dust.
By Agon, who is that creature?
A demon, methinks.
Hear me, people of Hala. This is but a warning. Your leaders paid for their crimes against the Aerie. Such will be the fate of all Kree. If the Shi'ar Imperium suffers any further assault. Mark my words. Well and fear them, for we have power undreamt of. Beware it.
And now Ronan enters, too late to save his liege lords, but just in time to witness my return to power. That sounds like great machinery rumbling to life neath our very feet.
Somehow I think we're in real trouble now.
Behold now, O sons of the Kree, your once and present ruler, the supreme intelligence.
I'm assuming that's Black Knight. Yeah, I said I knew it.
I knew it.
I release you, my Star Force, from the base assassin's energy field. This blast from the brain. Know you that even as I speak in this chamber, I speak to all Hala and throughout the Empire, so that every Kree from the highest born to the lowliest pauper may hear my words. This is a grievous day, my people, and the news I bring you is black indeed, for our leaders are slain, cut down in service to the Empire by foul Shi'ar treachery. Long will be the names of Aldan and Dar-Ben be honored by the Kree. I grieve for my fallen sons and sadly assume once more the mantle of power. But those responsible for this insult must pay, and pay dearly. What say you, O Kree of Lalandra, so-called Majestrix, Shi'ar, author of this crime?
Death! Death to all Shi'ar!
Yes, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. It is the Kree way. Ronan, my accuser, I command you to journey now to ancient Eri, now called Shandalar, with my Star Force at your side, and bring me back the head of gentle Lilandra, so that all Hala and all Kree will know vengeance is indeed ours now and forever.
It is my duty and honor, Supreme One.
Atlas and Minerva, I would have you remain on Hala to guard these Terran spies, for they no less than the Shi'ar have the blood of our fallen on their hands. And tomorrow, in full view of the Kree Empire, they shall suffer a most painful death. Bread and circuses. The people are enraged. My Star Force embarked on their long journey. The Avengers lie imprisoned somewhere. Deathbird, my unwitting ally, skulks in shadowed alleys. This night, across 1,000 worlds and more, the Kree gird themselves for the coming battle, content in their supremacy. Ah, my Kree, my ancient race, if you knew what the dawn truly brought, would you understand? Could your minds comprehend the reason for it all? Or would you cry out in horror and rage when you at last realize on the morrow the Kree Empire dies?
Next week, Chapter 13 in Iron Man 279. And then join us in a couple weeks for the next issue of Avengers. For the explosive, it says, and we mean explosive, giant-sized finale to Galactic Storm, Annihilation. The Avengers will never be the same. Oh, that's another one. Oh, but I don't think we made the announcement. We did say we were going to cover the 2 issues of What If that cover Galactic Storm as one episode. But since that'll probably be like a double-sized episode, the 2 What If issues giving you a double-sized episode will be episode 100 of the Quantum Zone.
Because it's divisible by 10.
That's right. Hey, triple digits. Come on.
It's an annual.
That's right.
We made
King
it.
size. Giant size.
I didn't think we'd make it, but we made it.
Yes.
We made it.
Looks like we made it.
Never believe it's not so. All right. So, any thoughts?
Feedback from Soshin. Not Soshin. From Ray. Yeah.
I was going to say, any thoughts on this issue while I'm pulling that up?
This was good. I thought the Supreme Intelligence, that was very puppet mastery.
Oh yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot more like Kree
narration,
and Kree than like any other issue I think so far.
Mm-hmm. And this was the big reveal that he's the one been pulling the strings all along. So
yeah,
I thought this was pretty good. I mean, I thought the let's set phasers to kill. I think it's a little ham-handed, but still, I mean, we know where they're going with this, so I guess they had to fit it in somehow.
That's what she said. There it goes. That's what Soshin was saying. Well, I think when Kona said the climax long remembered, that's when Soshin said that's what she said. All right, ready for Ray's feedback?
Sure, fire away.
All 3 minutes and 52 seconds of it.
Sit back, relax.
So yes, take your drinks now, people. All right, we love you, Ray. All right, what did the great Skrull think of this issue? All right, here we go.
Hi guys,
the Supreme Intelligence,
and hi Matt. This is Ray. Just dropping some thoughts on part 12 of Operation Galactic Storm in the Avengers comic number 346. I just read this just then. Another great issue. A lot of really cool things to unpack. I'm sure you guys will discuss it quite thoroughly, but just a few points I had here. I found it very cool, very interesting how we saw a bit more on the venerable leaders of the Kree Empire, those two quite pompous characters, Dar-Ben and Ael Dan. They were pretty cool, and I just love the progression of the story with the Supreme Intelligence coming now and kind of slightly revealing a bit of his hand. I love how he's seems to be assisting Deathbird, the Shia. He had some involvement in the assassination of those two Kree leaders, and he's obviously, I guess, usurping the power. A couple of questions, though, maybe Phil, Will, and Matt, you can answer. Just wondering, where was the Supreme Intelligence before this? He seems to have been in some location unknown. Was he exiled, or had he been just lying dormant somewhere? But it's interesting to reread this again, coming back to it, and see that he's kind of returned almost. And it's intriguing, again, it ends on a very cool cliffhanger of, it seems to be he wants to destroy the Kree Empire, which is very counterintuitive for the Supreme Intelligence, for someone that leads the Kree. So yeah, very interesting, very cool indeed. I love how it was insinuated how he guided Deathbird along. He's the one that no doubt had given her the ability to create that energy field that contained the Avengers and Strike Force. And look, without rambling too long, just lastly, again, great fight scenes here from Bob Harris. Love seeing Herc and Black Knight and Cersei. I mean, this is one of my favourite iterations of the Avengers, with Crystal as well and Captain America. A lot of fun seeing them fight. I love seeing Herc in the Cosmic, so it's good to see him battling Ultimus. That was pretty cool. Very short, but very fun. And yeah, it was generally a great issue. Lovely dialogue here. One of my favourites. A couple of favourites. One of them is Captain Atlas telling Minerva, "Geez, you make my blood run hot," and she's going, "Look, this is there's time for that later." So both of them are obviously quite horny, which is pretty funny, and I love Black Knight's dialogue as well. Who are these two enchiladas? Just total disrespect for Ael Dan and what's the other guy's name again? Dar-Ben. So yeah, a very revealing issue. Again, looking forward to listening to your read through. Matt, I'm sure you're going to do Hercules a ton of justice. Be interesting to see who will be Ael Dan and Dar-Ben.
Thank you.
But yeah, look forward to listening to it. And this has been a ripper of a read so far, the whole saga. So keep up the good work, and yeah, catch you later.
Yes, I was the pompous jackasses. Thank you. But hey, big hand for Matt Kona, Supreme
bravo,
Intelligence.
Bravo.
No one can play a big-headed egomaniac like Matt Kona.
Stretch.
I was doing some quick reading. I think the Supreme Intelligence had gotten deposed in the Silver Surfer series.
Yes, I saw something.
There was like a second Kree Skrull war because the Skrulls couldn't shapeshift for a while or something. It's been a long time since I read that.
Yeah, wasn't that like a weird thing in like there was like a crossover between the Avengers and the Fantastic Four or something?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was catching up on. I was looking at Wikipedia to see what I'd forgotten.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. Wasn't like the Supreme Intelligence? The Supreme Intelligence's mind was kind of like ripped apart, and then the Contemplator put it back together or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then the alien clumsy Fallop was this point of the Supreme Leader. The Supreme was restored to power a while later, and then a Galactic Storm secretly arranged to have the Negabomb created. Yeah.
Yeah, remember that point? Remember that point when your people couldn't shapeshift, Ray?
Yeah. But I think it's really cool because that's the motivation of the Supreme Intelligence has always been that the Kree are at an evolutionary dead end. I got to fix that. And this is one solution to fix it. But then he's used so well in Avengers Forever.
Yes.
As the Supreme Intelligence because he's on the moon. And that's cool. I mean, his motivation has been pretty consistent, when he's in his right mind, basically, or minds. Because isn't the Supreme Intelligence just every leader just in one kind of giant big-headed green tentacle thingy?
Yeah. Yeah, he's almost like a computer program too. But I know in the Captain Marvel series from the early 2000s, the one you and I reviewed, Ray, with Genus, the Kree actually did evolve into like a different form of life, but I think now they're back to like being, like blue and pink humanoids.
Yeah.
Although Dr. Minerva showed up not too long ago in the recent Captain Marvel issues, and I know she was talking about, well, first she went to Carol Danvers and like, hey, help me, evolve the Kree, and Carol Danvers was like, wait a minute, aren't we enemies? Aren't you always coming at me? Dr. Minerva was like, well, that's before I found out you were half Kree. She's like, I can work with you now.
Nice.
Exactly. Racist.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, the thing about Supreme Intelligence, I don't know, he's
sitting right there.
Did he show up in the Supreme Intelligence? Yeah, the Supreme Intelligence showed up in the Captain Marvel movie too, right? It was as somebody else, as a memory, but it wasn't.
Yeah, because it appears that everybody is something different. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's it first showed up.
Fantastic
Four, like in the 60s, right?
Yeah, it was in like issue 60 something. Yeah, it was. And I know he was like in and out of like that original Captain Marvel series with
with the Rick Jones and Marvel.
And Marvel.
And then that kind of led into the Kree Skrull War, even the Avengers, which is one of the classics. So,
like you
cool.
said, Silver Surfer, Galactic Storm, then Avengers Forever.
Yeah, he's kind of a mainstay villain.
Can't keep a good head of lettuce down.
Conniving.
Oh, and it talks about as of Annihilation number 2, the Supreme Intelligence had been overthrown.
His subject's always so ungrateful. What is it with like big head villains like always trying to take over, Supreme Intelligence, there wasn't
Modam.
Like AIM created MODOK, and then like 2 seconds later wasn't he like trying to take over the whole operation?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Modam, no money, no problems.
All that power just goes right to their heads.
So what, we've got 7 more episodes
because
it's a 19-part, and then we've got
3, 4,
Captain Quasar,
6.
our 2 additional episodes.
Well, we got 7. We got 7 more parts of Galactic Storm. Yeah, the 2 epilogues, and then, like we said, episode 100. We're going to be hitting those what if issues. Double-sized episode 100. But if you didn't see that cover, next episode's Iron Man issue, it's going to be the Iron Man Ronin fight. Think you're going to do a dance off? Bring it back. Who are you? We're the Guardians of the Galaxy, bitch. Is that Matt Kona or Baby Yoda?
It's Baby Yoda.
Has anyone watched Mandalorian?
I started watching the first episode, but then my Disney Plus blinked out on me. I was watching it on my phone, so I don't know. I felt like maybe that was a sign I should be watching on my TV anyway. I got to make some time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really well done.
Oh, yeah.
It's shot. The cinematography is beautiful. The actors and actresses, great job. I mean,
I'm looking to check it out. So
yeah, episode 4. Episode 4.
Things are going to slow down for me pretty soon, so I'll have some downtime. When I'm not looking for jobs 3 days a week all winter, I'm going to invest in some time.
If you would like someone to play a genocidal alien madman this winter, check out Matt Kona.
Yes, perhaps.
Yeah, I think there's only 8 episodes of The Mandalorian
Yeah, at least the first season.
I
was looking. Yeah, I only saw 8 listed. Yeah, today was episode 4, so it's like halfway already.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure.
And then
another season.
Rise of Skywalker is in theaters. What, the 20th?
I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't think they did that on purpose? Did you watch it? It'll probably Mandalorian will probably end like right around then. Oh, but on a DC Universe, the first episode of the Harley Quinn animated series went up today.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was decent enough. I'm going to come back, but do not let the kids watch this.
Okay.
Every other word out of Harley's mouth is F this or what's this S or
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
And it's uncensored?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
The DC Universe, they seem to be turning into that. Hey, we're a mature skid.
Now, does the DC Universe app have a backlog of old stuff? I mean, I
Yes.
don't expect it to have like Batman 1960s, but does it have like the 90s Flash show?
I'll look. Yeah, because I'm never looking for 90s Flash because I have that on DVD.
I have the DVD of it too, but just wondering.
Nice to stream. You don't have to get it.
And Titan season 2. The finale was this week. Yeah, I'm finally getting Nightwing. Nightwing. Oh, Doom Patrol's good. They have a lot of their animated movies. Oh, they got the whole Batman the Animated series on there.
That's cool.
What else do we got?
Do they have the Mask of the Phantasm?
Oh, that's a good question.
Which is an awesome movie.
That is
I
one
saw
of
that in the theater, man.
Oh, I wish I had. Yeah, that is one of the best Batman movies, period. Yes, Mask of the Phantasm is on there.
Cool.
That's cool.
They got some the Adventures of Superman from the 50s.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With George
Black
Reeves.
and white show, yeah.
Let me see. Oh, they have the 90s Flash on there, Kona.
Nice.
So, yeah. I mean, it was only one season, but yeah.
That was it?
Yeah. Because CBS did not do that show justice. They put it all over the place, different nights. And
yeah, no, that's true. I mean, back then, seasons were much longer than like 13 episodes.
True.
Too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had such a cool aesthetic going for it. You know, the way Central City looked.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was 1990, so I think they were playing off the Tim Burton Batman and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a great first episode / pilot type movie. Start things off. Yeah.
His brother Jay.
Yeah.
It was just weird though, because like that's what got me into Flash. Because I watched the show and I was like, I'll pick up the comics. I pick up a new comic. I'm like, who the hell was Wally West? Yeah.
Yeah.
They would not.
But it was cool because they took the post-crisis Wally, having to consume all those calories.
Yes.
Going.
Gave that to Barry
and transplanted it onto Barry Allen. Yeah. I don't know. And that was something that was just kind of gradually phased out and then finally gotten rid of by Mark Waid. Because
now they're powered by the Speed Force. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. All right. So anything else, gentlemen?
Nothing.
All right. Oh, so she can give me thumbs up for Mandalorian. He says, yes, The Mandalorian. Awesome series. All right, everyone. Again, come back next time. Send us your thoughts like Ray. Like you can he emailed me those audio thoughts. So send us your emails, voicemails to cavesalunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Check out all our social media links to the YouTube, links to merch at Linktree. That's linktr.ee/cavesalunatics. And remember to support the sponsors, Hunt a Killer, Tweaked Audio, pick up Pod Life the book. I'm in there. And check the show notes. When you're shopping on Amazon this holiday season, you can use the Southgate Media Group link. It'll put a couple cents into the business because Rob pays for us to put these up. So, oh yeah, Master Doom. All right, Matt Kona, where can people find you? Suprema.
You can find me being supremely intelligent at Matt Kona, MatTKona, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and listen to old podcasts about horror movies if you want. There's one that we did about a movie called Black Christmas. You might have to go dig back and watch that or listen to that because it's a great horror movie that could be watched around the Christmas time, which might be around when this is airing or in a few weeks away. So
nice.
Get into the holiday mood. Yeah.
All right. Well, already.
No, that's Yale Matt recap.
Oh,
That's the show.
sorry.
Yeah, whatever. No, I was distracted.
She'll slap him. She'll be like, "You did not say Yale Matt recap."
Yeah.
All right. Will Allred, master of the Quantum Zone.
You can find me at Wallred. That's WALLRED on Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and all those places. You can also find my self-published via Kickstarter book, Diary of Night, at diaryofnight.com. And you can find all kinds of cool stuff about Quasar at the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org.
Yay. All right. Thank you once again for joining us for these shenanigans. Once again, come back next week. Iron Man vs. Ronin. I don't see no dance off. Oh, that would be cool for... well, I mean, they didn't do Ronin justice in the MCU, but Robert Downey Jr. versus Ronin. It's something.
Especially that final armor.
Oh, yeah. Those nanites. I don't know. He might have been too overpowered for Ronin. I mean, Thanos is dropping moons on him.
It's true.
Spoilers. Oh, I was watching that last weekend. I was watching Endgame for 3 hours.
Did it have the end stuff? The additional things?
I'm not sure. Can't remember. But yes, go check it out, Quantum Zoners, and come back next time. And remember, keep it quantum.